Clinical research program funding. We're going to hear a little bit more about that in just a little bit. Approximately a year and a half ago, with the loss of his son, that's when John Rivera decided to start his quest to find a cure for this terrible cancer of the brain.
Ralph Mercado III, let's give him a nice round of applause. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry. There's just so much to cover. Diffuse intrinsic pontine glioma. 300 children, each and every year, are handed a death sentence. There is no cure. Absolutely no cure. The average lifespan from the day of diagnosis, is between 3 and 9 months. Could you imagine that? This could be your child. At the first Cristian Rivera Foundation Gala, everybody had a great time. But what I didn't do was educate you guys enough. So this past year, I've been working so hard on creating awareness for this horrible disease that takes the life of kids usually between the ages of 1 and 9. And like I said, this could be your child. And unfortunately, it was my little child. There's someone here tonight that our foundation is supporting. He's an amazing person. He's dedicated his life to finding a cure. And we think we actually have something. We really do. And this is why I wanted you guys to gather in the front room so you could hear him speak a little bit about what he's doing. And he's very important to the Cristian Rivera Foundation. He tried to prolong my son's life with shunt surgeries. And he's a great guy, and we support him. Dr. Mark Sweden. Let's give him a nice round of applause.
I want to thank Jonathan Rivera for the opportunity to speak to you guys this evening. He's already outlined for you to some degree the horrible disease that we're faced with and what we're trying to cure. I'll say a couple words about that tumor, as he indicated to you. This tumor is about the size of a walnut. It exists about as deep and central part of the brain as you can get. And I can tell you that he mentioned about 200 kids in North America diagnosed on an annual basis have this, as he called a death sentence. That's very accurate, unfortunately. And why somebody, a neurosurgeon, would commit their career toward trying to treat that disease. If you need motivation, I'll tell you how you get motivation. You watch a child who's 6, 7, 8 years of age who succumbs to a disease that is, again, about the size of a ping pong ball. Every other organ system working brilliantly, the rest of the brain perfectly functioning well. Nothing is more frustrating and certainly motivating than that. And if you need more motivation than that, I'll tell you there's one more motivation, and that is watching the parents of somebody like this deal through such an ordeal that none of us could even imagine. So that's why one would get up early in the morning and come in on the weekends to try and find a better mechanism for treating a disease that has no known cure right now at all. I'll say that the support that the Cristian Rivera Foundation has given us thus far has brought us that much closer to instituting clinical trials that we believe are novel, different than anything that's been done in the past. The fact that someone like Jonathan Rivera believes in this novel approach or something like this makes this so much more clear and possible. So to the Cristian Rivera Foundation members, the friends of the Cristian Rivera Foundation, I can't thank you enough for helping us battle a horrible, horrible and dreaded disease. So thank you and keep up the fight.